What is up, my veggies? My name is VTR, and welcome back to another movie review. And today, it's another Scooby-Doo. I promise I'll eventually take a break and review another movie. So I have a movie on my radar that I actually bought a while ago and still haven't watched. So you guys will get a break from Scooby-Doo soon. But I have been sprinkling some other videos throughout while I was doing this. I have some recorded that's going to go up soon, but Scooby-Doo and the Lockness Monster, I think it's the name of the movie. This one, I know I said the last two felt like they were building on to connect with Scooby-Doo and Scooby-Doo, What's New Scooby-Doo? But this one, I believe, actually is a tie-in. Like, I 100% believe that one's a tie-in, because when they're still wearing the same outfits, we finally have the exact voice actors for the characters, which I'm 100% cool with. I'm glad we finally got those replacements for Velma and Daphne in these movies, because I could not handle another one of those in these modern stuff. I'm not gonna get into that again. But the fact is, with this one, they were like, it feels, and the animation matches it a lot more than the other ones. Like the other ones that matched it a little bit, but this one like 100% matches it. So what's the story here? The gang are going to Scotland for this thing that Daphne's family is holding, which is awesome. It's fun, and apparently the Loch Ness Monster is terrorizing everything. So that's the bread and butter of it. This was really fun. I had a lot of fun with this one. This one was a lot of fun. So animation, it's about the same, a little bit better. I do like the animation a little bit more in this one. The characters, the side characters, is one of the main thing I look at. Scooby and Shaggy are kind of at their best in this one. I ain't gonna lie, I love Scooby and Shaggy in this one. They're a lot of fun in this one. Not only is most of the side characters are pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie, like Daphne's sister that's in this is really interesting and really, was it sister or I think it was her sister. It was really cool, and I really liked it. There's this old dude character I like, and there's this hippie dude I also like. A lot of the characters are really just very entertaining. And the mystery, I actually was trying to think, who is it? Like, I figured it out really quick who it was, but it was still a lot of fun. And I've seen this one before, but I haven't seen it in years. The animation for this one, I want to go back to, on the Loch Ness Monster, looks, for what it is, like some people would criticize the animation on that because it looks sort of 3D-ish at points. I really like, for some reason. I don't know. Like legit, this movie, it's animated in with those monsters are animated in such a unique way, and it feels so nice with the animation. It's fun, and there are like quite a bit of chase scenes in this movie. I think I remember 4 chase scenes in this movie, which is a little much, but that's probably one of my only, because a lot of them have like 1 or 2 big chase scenes. There's like 3 or 4, if I remember, chase scenes in this movie, which isn't a big deal because the music that plays with them are pretty good. I haven't even mentioned one thing that was a problem for me, was this movie takes place in Scotland, and that means Scottish characters with Scottish accents. There were some characters that had an alright Scottish accent, and then there was some that just sounded terrible, and I legit think they could have done better, because some of them brought their A game for that. But some of the others are like, really, you really feel like you're phoning in this performance. And just the fact that this is actually the second Scooby-Doo movie to actually be based around a actual like legend, I guess you could say. Because like Loch Ness Monster was one, and the last animated Scooby-Doo movie I reviewed, which was the Monster of Mexico, was also they kept calling it the Chupacabra. So that was kind of cool. I really did like that, and a lot of this movie was just fun. Like, there was actually a few moments where I was laughing. I was some good jokes in this one. I had a good bit of fun with this one. And that's more I can say for some of the others. Because I just really enjoyed watching this one so much. It was so much more fun than some of the previous ones I reviewed. It's definitely higher up on the list of the Scooby-Doo movies because these movies have been some of the most fun reviewing experiences I've had, and this one is no exception because this movie was good. It was very, very entertaining, and the fact is, it just felt good the whole way through. There was a few minor hiccups here and there that I didn't enjoy, but for the most part, this movie winded up doing justice to, I don't know, it just feels really fun. And the fact is that there's some, like I said, Scooby and Shaggy in this are the bread and butter of this. They're funny in this, and I really like it. Velma has a new voice actor in this one. I'm pretty sure it's the same voice actor that's in this What's New Scooby-Doo, and so does Daphne. And it's a lot of fun. And Daphne's voice actor also plays her sister, which is also pretty fun. I believe it's her sister. It's her sister or cousin. I cannot remember. But she plays both, and you can kind of hear a little bit, but not much, mostly because of the Scottish accent. There are a couple side characters where I was like, four side characters specifically that aren't really big importance. And I'm gonna say one thing. I do like the end where it like shows that there actually is a Lockness monster, and it's really cool. I ain't gonna lie, it's really cool they threw that in there. And it's very interesting. One thing I don't like much about is the fact that the old guy, spoilers, the old guy winds up coming around and believing that the Loch Ness Monster. I think it would have been better if he would have stayed a skeptic, because that would have been cool and could have. And I do believe the scientist lady that's in this movie, she wears a beret. I have my glasses. She wears a beret in the movie, and I believe she did make an appearance back in What's New Scooby-Doo. I do believe. Don't quote me on that. And eventually I will get around to reviewing the Scooby-Doo series. I'll watch a few episodes from each one. So, just a lot of fun with this movie. Like, there's so much fun to be had with this one. This one definitely deserves multiple viewings. I remember my first memory of this one, I think it was, we used to have a store around here where you could rent movies. Not Blockbuster, but Movie Gallery. Was one we always went to. We only went to Blockbuster a few times back in the day, but Movie Gallery. I think it was in the Movie Gallery at Blockbuster. I don't remember. But we went and rented movies from there, and my brother rented a Spider-Man from like one of the old animated series, I do believe, and had a bunch of episodes from that on it, or it was probably an animated Spider-Man movie. I don't even remember. But also though, we had an animated, and I got the Scooby-Doo movie. And that's my earliest memory of that. I remember sitting in my sister's bedroom and watching that. And that's my earliest memory of this movie. Now, this one never had a long impact on me like some of the others that we had on VHS back in the day. But this one was so much fun, and I loved watching every minute of it. Because it just was, there was some moments, like I said, some stuff where it just didn't, it was all, get that off my screen and things like that. But the fact is, this movie really I did enjoy the most of this movie. And there wasn't much in the movie that I didn't like. Like, there was a bunch of fun to be had with this film. It was fun, it was funny, and it was just overall fun. That's the best way to describe it. And I'm going to give it a solid 4 out of 5. As I don't know what else to rate this. Like, I had a lot of fun with this. I really didn't see that much problem with it to give it a lower rating than that. Because it's not bad. with different movies, sometimes like a 3 and a 3.5 mean different things depending on the movie. But for this, I have to give it a low 4. I don't know what else to give it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this review. We just like hit the 10-minute mark, so thing is about these Scooby-Doo movies, a lot of them you wind up summarizing some of the same stuff, and you wind up having to figure out how am I going to stretch this to 10 minutes, and apparently I did. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and tell me guys in the comments what you guys thought of Scooby-Doo and the Loch Ness Monster, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!